What is up, YouTube? I gotta get that nature pick in. I am back in my state, done out of state work for a little bit. We put this bad boy to retirement. I don't know if you remember seeing this car in the old videos, but we was using this for a hot minute, and I just got my girl this car, 2022 Premium SR5 4Runner. Really nice. You know, got the TRD wheels. It's all blacked out. Needs a wash. It's really awesome. Here's the inside. A little dirty. Full-wheel drive. You can obviously tell I got this from her girl. She already decked it out in her stuff. And yeah, we're just fully loaded. Just got back from Alabama. We're finna go to Maine, and that's where I'm gonna be continuing building my car. And this is the car we'll be building. For those who haven't been watching my channel, this is the car I'm building. 2024 S650 5-liter V8. So for those who have been in touch with my channel, I do want to say I'm sorry. I haven't been uploading at all. Just a lot of work and bills, really. Trying to figure stuff out. I haven't had the money to really get what I wanted for the car, which is okay. You know what I mean? Just turned 22 and I'm balling, I feel like. So yeah. So for those who's never seen my channel and don't know anything about this car is not stock. I believe my second month of having this car, I bought Cook's 1/7/8 inch headers, and I've told this multiple times. I said this multiple times in previous videos. Just get the 2-inch, especially if you're going boosted. If you're going to be in that guy, 1/7/8 is perfect, honestly. Man, look at that color. Look at that color. My dad likes to call it petty blue. Ford calls it grabber blue. I think it's the same thing. But yeah, I got 1/7/8 inch Cook's headers. I am catless. I got Steeda's new hex pipe, which is the HX. Awesome, by the way, especially if you got a tune, which is, we're gonna talk more about that here pretty soon. And got the muffler delete, and I got 5-inch tips in the back, which is, you'll probably see that here in a little bit. But yeah, so for you guys who have watched this and know about my basic bolt-ons, I wasn't tuned for some of those videos, and I'm gonna tell you guys, car runs good without no tune, but you're limited to how fast you can go, and you know what I mean, it still shifts good, but you know, it's just like, it's not stock, you know what I mean. You want to get that tune for sure. And the tune I got is really good. I did not get a dynoed. I got a remote tuned, and yes, that is good, and that can be bad, but the tuner I went with, he is known for tuning Mustangs. He is a Mustang tuning king, you know what I mean. So is Lund. Shout out to them, even though I'm not tuned with them. A lot of Mustang owners are tuned with Lund, but I'm gonna show you what I'm tuned with. So what's up to the cat, fellas. This is RTD4. This is what you use to remote tune. And I got the Rob Shoemaker Performance tune, 93 octane, naturally aspirated tune. Really easy. It seems kind of hard at first, really tricky, but after it'll come to you naturally. I feel like it came to me kind of naturally. I had a buddy kind of help me out, you know, connect the device with my phone and show me the ropes on the app you get. But yeah, I got the 93 tune, and the device plus the 93 naturally aspirated tune cost me about $859.99, which is very reasonable, because if you go to a dyno, sorry for the finger, if you go on a dyno and get it tuned, that's going to run you up money most of the time, especially if you have a tuner and you're just borrowing someone's dyno, like at a shop. They're going to try to charge you money hourly, you know what I mean? So I don't know, but yeah, Rob Shoemaker, the tune maker, he is very good with Mustangs, and he's very confident, you know what I mean. One, him and Lund are like basically the same thing. You know what I mean? They're kind of like friendly competitors, I could say. You know what I mean? But yeah, him and his team, really good, really easy. They make sure that their tuning and whatever they're gonna give you is gonna be safe for what mods you have. You know what I mean? They're really strict on what kind of mods you got. You know what I mean? Email, everything's over email. You know what I mean? Most of the time it's 24-hour response. Like, I get home from work, I work 10, 11 hour shifts, I get home, email them, like, and then I wake up the next morning and, you know what I mean? I'm hearing confirmation on tunes and all that. So it was really easy, real simple. It was about like a 2-3 day process all together afterwards, because the rain and me trying to figure out how to upload a stock file from my card to the device, and all that good stuff. But yes, I have not made a POV video of this car on a tune. I haven't uploaded any races or nothing. But let me tell you, the shifts are better. You know what I mean? You just, the timing, everything's just better when you get that tune, especially with no cats. You know, when you have no cats and you're trying to drive, it's like the throttle response ain't there. You know what I mean? It's just, everything is a little off. It's still drivable. It's still fast. But for the sake of the motor and your transmission and whatever else, what do you call it? You want to get a tune. Which is, people are like, how fast are you? You don't even know how fast you are. I do say this. I should be up there with the Dark Horse. Like, I should be either just the same speed, 5 horsepower below. I'm around the Dark Horse area. I still have my stock intakes and all that, so that's probably limiting me just a tad hair on the acceleration. But this thing is awesome. After the tune, I was able to hit 160. You know what I mean? That's gonna be awesome. And yeah, I haven't had adrenaline rush in this car since the first week I had this, and then got the long tubes, the catalyst. I had adrenaline rush for a little bit, for a couple days, only because how loud it was, and then it was like dead. You know what I mean? Because it is a 10-speed. So you don't have that much fun driving it. But yeah, after I got that tuned, man, adrenaline came back up, and I still get adrenaline. I had the tune on the car for about a week, and everything's good, like really good. I like it a lot. And next site I'm gonna be able to do more to the car, and hopefully by Texas 2K I'll be ready. Now, I'm not gonna have a Pro Charger by Texas, but I'd still be running pretty damn fast for the setup I'm looking at. So yeah, let's talk a little bit about the setup for Texas 2K. So the plan when I get to Maine, y'all guys pray for me, by the way. A lot of Yankees up there, and I got a really loud car, and I don't know how the car community is up there beside the Subies. So you know how that goes. But anyways, the plan is we're gonna go Caltrac suspension. Caltrac Viking, call it what you want, same people. Getting that suspension, getting a NOS kit. Yeah. I'm gonna set that up. I'm not gonna be using NOS until I get E85, which is, they don't have E85 up in Maine, like where we're at. I doubt they have E85 anywhere in Maine because how cold it is. But I'm just gonna have it set up. I'm not gonna be using it, you know what I mean, unless a 50 shot, which is, I don't think a 50 shot should be too bad for 93 octane, but it is what it is. And I wish I can run E30, but like I said, there's no E up there, so that's lame. But yeah, so Viking, Caltrac suspension, whatever you want to call it, your choice. I'm getting upgraded injectors, spark plugs, and then DW400 pump. And if you don't know what the DW400 pump's for, it's so it allows you to run E85. And you gotta upgrade the injectors so they can handle the E85. And yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be, you know, the suspension is gonna be a little pricey. NOS kit might be like 1,200 or 1,000. It just depends. I'm really trying to find one used, like not super used, but you know, I had a couple of runs. But yeah, so Keltrek upgraded pump, injector, spark plugs, and then I'm trying to find some decent Hoosiers or really badass Mickey Thompsons somewhere, but we'll see about that. I doubt they're gonna have. You already know no one in Maine's gonna have a drag pack, so I'm gonna have to wait for sure. So yeah, so that's gonna be the setup for a hot minute, honestly, before I go D1X Pro Charger. My plan is to do a 200 shot after I go E, and let me tell you, it's gonna be exciting. I'm trying to get some Hoosiers. I'm not really worried about skinnies, honestly. I kind of like normal tires up front with the drag pack in the back. You know what I mean? It makes it like look more like a daily driving car, even though it's not. You know what I mean? Sorry guys, I fucking stepped on a fucking stick. I'm barefooted. But yeah, and sometime a little bit after New Year's, I'm gonna have a couple videos. Hopefully, I'm going down to Georgia to Mexico, a little track, and I'll be racing supposedly a 101 Scat Pack. We'll see about that. He will be on a drag pack. I got a buddy down there who has a drag pack he's gonna let me borrow to run him. I think there's a built 3-valve V6 Mustang I'm trying to go after. He's pretty fast, like really fast, like surprisingly fast. And there's another Scat Pack I'm running, and he's long tubes with a 93 tune with a drag pack. So yeah, hopefully there'll be more, but right now I got like 3, maybe 4. There is a S550. And me and him are like sitting the same. All he has is he can run E, which is he ain't gonna run E against me. And he does have a JLT intake, so he does have me beat on that part. But he's gonna run me a 93 and with the drag pack. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that thing beats that 101 Scat Pack, because that Scat Pack has only been beat one time, and that was by his best friend with a pretty gnarly S550, which is, I'm gonna see how gnarly it really is when I get up there, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I just really made this video, keep all updated, show off the car I got my woman. You know what I mean? Just really sorry for the delays, you know what I mean? It's just working all the time, you know, trying to like figure stuff out around holidays and bills. Really ain't got time for the YouTube and stuff, which is, I think most of y'all understand, especially the ones who work all the time. You know what I mean? So shout out to those who work, support their families. You feel me? But yeah, that's all I really wanted to give y'all. I imagine that I'll have a POV drive here, upload on YouTube here soon. I've been needing to make another video on how I got 3 newer cars at the age of 19 through 22. Yeah, I had the S650 EcoBoost at 19, traded in for this when I was like 21, and then right before I turned 22, I got the 4Runner for my girl. I've been slacking, guys. I've been slacking. But definitely gonna upload a video on how I did that. You know what I mean? Trying to help the younger people out who's like finna graduate high school, and the young adults who are like struggling, you know what I mean, don't understand how things work. You know what I mean? So I learned through different people and people who went through trial and errors, and I'm going through trials and errors, and I don't even know it yet. You know what I mean? But man, look at the car. I don't like it. I'm blessed. I love the color. I'm still considering it getting wrapped. I don't know. People's telling me to like take off all the chrome, but I really want to leave the OEM chrome, because with the drag pack, I think it's gonna look good. I think it's gonna look really good. Look at them blacked out taillights. Someone on TikTok was like, "What's the mod that you hate now?" And they were like, blacked out headlights and taillights. Yeah, look at these tips. These are the tips I got. 5-inch MBRPs. Really awesome. Definitely need to be washed. But yeah, everything's been going good. Lately I've been hearing like a metal rattling noise. I don't think it's my exhaust. It is my exhaust, but I don't think anything's loose. I just think it's just hitting the frame. But I gotta jack it up, see that's what. Oh, I gotta jack it up to see what it. Oh my goodness, am I high? I'm gonna have to jack the car up to see what the fuck is wrong with the underneath. Still early. I've been up since 2 something. It's almost 9. Be patient with me. I feel like I'm back at square one with these YouTube content stuff. You know what I mean? Even though I'm still learning how to do all this. You know what I mean? Like talking crazy. But yeah, I think I'm gonna cut this before I just ruin the video and make it boring. I doubt half of y'all fucking watch all 16, 17 minutes of the video. If you do, word up to you. And yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Quick little update. I will have 2 more videos, I promise. A POV drive and talk about how I got 3 newer cars at the ages of 19 to 22. And yeah, I hope you all have a good Christmas and New Year's.